Face Entertainment. This is why you go to college.
Got my number, my frat brother, my guy. Still a little scary when you call my phone. It's all right. Go ahead, introduce yourself for the camera. Your name, where you from, where you reside now.
All right. Tim Frazier. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and just moved back to the area right now. I reside outside of Baltimore in Ellicott City, Maryland.
Cool. All right. When did you graduate from Hampton?
Graduated twice, 03 and then again in 05 with a master's.
All right. And then from there you moved on to?
And then from there went to medical school at University of Virginia. Graduated there 2009, and then military for another 9 years, and did residency, and I just finished in the military about a month and a half ago. So got out, and now I'm in private practice in Ellicott City, orthopedic surgery.
So you got a lot going on, Congratulations to all your endeavors. Couple things we just wanted to touch on. Although you weren't a part of New Face Entertainment, you have a lot of different associations and collaborations.
Oh yeah.
The first thing we wanted to touch on would be the football aspect. You played quarterback for the Hampton Pirates, and you know the Hampton football team and New Face Entertainment actually were very close. I always looked at the football team as my extra security, because when I knew when the football team came, they gonna hold it down regardless to make sure that nothing happened or nothing out of extreme happened, because they were the muscle, you know what I'm saying?
So wasn't letting a New Face party get messed up.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just want you, to speak on that perspective from your view.
All right. Well, I think from that perspective, me personally, New Face gave me a great outlet. Football obviously consumed a lot of my time at Hampton, and then in my studies otherwise. So you wake up, you got 7 a.m. meetings, and then 2 p.m. meetings, and then practice and all that. So the 12 to 2 was a big part of my Hampton experience, and that was what you guys started. And a lot of my teammates, we appreciated the 12 to 2 because we always had to take 8 o'clock classes, the ones that cared, right? And we had to take them. We had to take early morning classes to get the credits in. And then that 12 to 2 period gave us the break between classes and our meetings starting at 2 o'clock and then going into practice. So you would always see the football team in 12 to 2. It was a lot of blowing off steam, and obviously, a great time. And so I think that relationship kind of developed a lot of the football New Face relationship. Right. And a lot of my teammates, that resonated with them a lot.
Cool. And then the relationship between New Face and Fraternity, obviously you're my frat brother and my number. Yeah. Once I was going through the process and everything, it started right off cabarets, events. At the time you were the chair of the cabaret. You had me come up with the theme, for one of the first cabarets that was out of the Hampton area. Yeah. You sat down and we was like, yo, I'm gonna chair this party. Figure it out. I'm just like, what?
Yes. Yeah, I had a lot going on. So and I had to do something to give to the chapter. But obviously, I recognize your skill, and then it is a skill, right? To people, I don't know. Some people may look at throwing events and everything as frivolous or whatever. I don't know, but it's a skill to be able to do it well, and you did it well for a long time, and I recognize that. So why would I try to throw an event when I got you sitting right next to me, and I can say, Yancey, man, put this thing together, and I know it's going to be hot, right? So, and New Face behind our events, I think you know, the Alpha events became the premier events on campus while we were there.
Right. A lot of the donations and things that we did were involving different fraternity or different fraternal organizations and sororities.
Yeah.
So obviously my association with, you know, the Alphas, we did a lot of events, and a lot of people don't know that, but whenever there was a collaborative event, there was a donation made to the chapter. Mm-hmm. You know, just, you know, speaking on that.
That was something that, you know, we really, of course, the chapter appreciated it. I mean, and you being a huge part of the chapter, like, you know, that it was probably, you know, both sides being able to win. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, New Face and you kind of winning on both sides, but we were able to benefit from, you know, your prowess with New Face and everything, and so those were generous donations from every event, at least like $1,500, you know, towards what we were doing and our community service efforts. So yeah, that was greatly appreciated.
And then speaking about you know, the networking and the being a part of multiple organizations and doing things of that nature, for like those high school students, you know, being an athlete, you know, making a decision to come to Hampton, what message would you give to that high school student that's looking to go to college? What would you want to tell them, you know, with all of your knowledge, and they're trying to decide what to do and where to go? What would you want to tell them while you have the opportunity?
All right. So for the message to the high school students coming into college, I think, and you know, from one man's opinion, I think that college tells it helps your future in a way that it shows that you are able to start something and finish it. All right. Don't necessarily worry so much about your degree about what you major in. The key is to finish and to get your degree. All right. And I think that going on from there, that the sky is the limit. But the key to attaining a career that you want is knowing the career that you want in college. And it helps even if you know it coming into college. But fishing things out and kind of the earlier that you can figure that out, what you want, the more you can narrow your focus to that. And that would be the advice that I would, you know, give to you. That would be the most important.
And then for the college student who, you know, juggling with different things and, you know, having a little trouble staying in school, what would you tell that particular person?
I think that for that person, there's no timeline on this. I have, you know, when in medical school, I had classmates who were, when I was 25, classmates were 40 years old, all right, and starting medical school then. So, you know, if there's a career you want to get to, there's no timeline on it. So don't fret about that, but just take your time and figure out exactly what you want to do and move into it that way.
Well, sir,
right.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah.
No doubt.
Good job. Woo! Timothy Frazier. What's going on? This is Yancey, author and producer of the This Is Why series. Make sure you go now and subscribe to my website, www.newfacemanagement.org. This is why you go to college.
This is why you go to college.
Hey, yo, this is why you go to college. New Face Entertainment. Always paid my bills.
This is why you go to college.
New Face Entertainment. New Face. New Face.
This is why you go to college.
This is why you go to college.
This is why you go to college.
It is
Saturday, March 24th, 2007, we had the Legion, the Blue Ice Jump Over, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. As you can see behind me, it's popping. DJ Tay James just caused Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated Gamma Iota chapter at Hampton University. So it's kind of crazy right now. We're just about hitting capacity. It's only about 1 o'clock. It's about to be a long night, man. We was having a good time. We're gonna keep it moving. New Face Entertainment, BigCast.tv. We out.